Hi guys,
Hi guys,
welcome back to our channel.
we are back with another video.
So as you can see, the vibes are the peaceful. We're giving peaceful
Do you
vibes.
know what I mean? This is a peaceful and serious vibe, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because as you guys can see the title, we're gonna talk about marriage.
weddings, marriage,
Yeah.
relationship.
Are we ready? Are we actually ready to get married?
Are you ready to get married?
I feel like yes, we are ready to an extent. To an extent,
No one's ever ready.
no one here. It's just like having a child.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like
never ready. You can plan for a child, but it doesn't mean you're gonna be ready
it's
for
just
when it comes.
when we had Ezra.
Yeah,
Were we ready to have Ezra? We wasn't ready
I
to
think you
have
kind of
Ezra,
just figure it out.
but we also kind of was ready.
Yeah, because you know it's coming, so I guess you're ready for in terms of like pregnancy. I would say you're ready for maybe the late nights and blah blah blah, but on the other side maybe you're not ready for when the child comes out. You're not ready for maybe your child's health.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not ready for unexpected death, god forbid, but do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Like you're
you're
not
not
ready
ready
for.
for those things.
Yeah,
But
it's the same as marriage. You're ready, to embark on this new journey, but
but is that ups and down feeling
yeah,
as well? Like obviously you feel like yeah, we're ready to do it, but there is that ups and down. There's that scary feeling,
yeah.
isn't it? There's that scary feeling like are we actually gonna do this? Are you not gonna have cold feet when it's time to?
Yeah,
You know what
to walk down the aisle.
I mean? So are we ready?
I think when it comes to us, when we do speak about like weddings and marriage in general, I think one of the biggest fears for us is definitely divorce,
Yeah,
as it should be for anyone. I think because it's a whole journey before you even get married. So at the end of it, to end up divorce, I don't think anybody ever plans
yeah.
on.
When it comes to getting married, I think for us, for me as well, it's more this part. Like the scary part of getting married is thinking that yeah, I've got the right person, I've got everything, but when you're already into the marriage, you're already like
Comfortable and
comfortable,
life is,
involved with everything,
yeah. And there's kids
and
as well.
exactly, and there's kids involved, and then something unexpected come like cheating. Because if you guys watch our past videos when we talk about relationships and all of that, we are very much when it comes to cheating. I don't know
It's because
if
the thing is, in my culture per se, like I don't know if this is the whole of Congo because I can't speak for the whole Congo, but like in terms of being a Congolese, maybe African female, is very much you're kind of taught that it is kind of the man's right to cheat. So like mm, men are dogs. Let's just say like men are dogs, and
dogs,
to an extent, like men will sleep around, and you kind of have to be submissive, and like it gets to a point like sometimes you'll watch like Congolese movies or
telenovela,
telenovelas,
teatro.
but they're not telenovelas. Like they teach you life lessons and that, and they'll give you messages. They'll tell the girls like, let's say you're aware that your partner's cheating on you. He comes back home and you know he's been cheating on you. He comes back home and you are still expected to cook for him,
That is
clean for
crazy. That's
him,
crazy.
and just basically just put it inside of your head because it's like because I'm the one in the house. It doesn't matter what the man does on the outside, and you're meant to be okay with that. And I think this is just a message that's kind of sent out there that men will cheat, but as long as he's I don't know if he can be respectful about cheating, but
As long as he can probably.
like what you don't know can't hurt you, or as long as he's
But that's
respectful
the
about
thing.
it.
You like for the TV show or theater that you showed me,
Yeah,
they know.
Yeah, they know. So it's like as long as the man comes back home,
Or
that's
as
it.
long as he
Yeah.
can probably deal with both of them.
No, as long as he comes back home to you, yeah, you're winning basically. It doesn't matter what he does, how many women that your partner might be sleeping with, because it's like a man's right
No, that's
for
crazy. That's
him
crazy to me.
to have multiple women. But you still have to be very submissive and
I'm not gonna lie.
be
In
okay with
like
it.
in Angola, which is where I'm from, like culture-wise, I'll say like there is a certain area in Angola that the men they probably have more than one wife.
Yeah.
But in general, no, there's no these of like the man is allowed to have more than one
It's not that
wife
they're
and all
even
of that.
allowed to have, it's not that it's a law, but it's very much he can do it and you just have to be okay
Okay with
with
it.
it. Because if like a man taking that step, for example, like him taking the step to propose to me, um and then obviously there's that thing that comes with like the bride price and blah 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 blah. So it's like, oh, the man's made the effort to come and marry you, and he's put you in his house, he takes care of you financially or whatever. So it's like, because he does all of these things, it's okay. Like, I personally feel like when it comes to maybe not African, but culture wise, it's very much okay that once somebody marries you, it's okay for them to mistreat you. Do you know what I mean?
It's
And
okay.
it's okay for the man to mistreat you. Like, it's so, like, marriage is very much made to be something that is very, very difficult. Very much, you have to go through the bads. There's a lot of bads, and you have to just firm it. And
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is not just these. Like we know or we heard from a lot of people
yeah,
that they put this like if the marriage getting married
it's
is
very hard.
actually hard, is one of the hardest thing in the world and all of that. You need to proper commit. You
Work,
need
yeah.
to work towards it. You need to. I mean, it
Marriage
is
is,
it
I
is hard.
think,
It will be probably hard, but
not probably, it
I don't
will be
think
hard.
but I don't think it's like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like any challenge. It's like a challenge that we're probably gonna go through in the beginning, I guess, or do it during it. But I don't think like it's gonna be. I
No,
mean,
I do feel like marriage is there's gonna be a lot of hard elements in a marriage, just because, like, every year, for example, since I've known him, he's not the same person I met,
yeah,
a few years ago. There's a new him every year. Same way there's a new me, because every year, for example, one year you have a child, one year you change jobs, one year you have different friends. So each year, or even few months, the person changes. Now, another big fear of mine when it comes to marriage is feeling like you know the person. Like, for example, right now I feel like I
yeah,
know him
and then get into it,
into
and
a marriage, because marriage as well. There's so many stories you hear that,
they are kind of scary. Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
like you hear people get together and then they got married,
And then the
they
person suddenly
changed.
changed.
Yeah, they changed, and then now you're asking yourself,
Is it
was
good?
you really
Exactly.
who did I
Was it
marry?
actually the same person? Wasn't.
Yeah,
And then you think to yourself, this can happen to us.
and I think that's the worst thing you get into, because in a relationship, a normal relationship, if it doesn't work out, you leave. But when there's marriage and
And there
kids,
is
and
kids involved, you don't just leave
you
a
need
whole
to,
relationship or a wedding. I don't know, but I think this is the harder part of being like married, you know. If something happened in between when you have all these, this is literally the scariest part of the marriage for us.
yeah. There's a
If
lot of because even things of obviously we have a child, so our child as well can we kind of do feel like sometimes like a child can make and break
yeah,
a relationship, let alone a marriage. Because sometimes I find myself very much just involved in my child. I think it's just a natural parent thing where you're very much involved with the child, that you can sometimes forget, not forget your partner, but you don't
but yeah,
make your
yeah,
partner a priority. So it gets to the point now sometimes where we have to remind each other that as much as we love our son,
yeah, we
he's
need
not gonna
to.
be here, forever. And I feel
That's
like
true.
me personally, I really strongly struggled with this before. I didn't understand this, that you know, whoever that person decides to be with, you might not like it, but end of the day, they're the one that have to be with that person, because
Yeah.
one day you're gonna go, or your child is gonna
Yeah, that's
go,
the thing. That's the thing.
and it's we're gonna have to stay together. So if we break up over our child,
Yeah,
our
yeah,
child will suffer more, because then it'll come from a broken home.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So
there's a lot of thing into it, and really and truly, we are ready for it.
it's
Saying
scary.
ready like that
We're
sounds
ready for
cocky,
the
but
for the
but
for the
no,
fight.
we're
Let's just
ready.
say, yeah.
We're ready to the ups and downs. We're ready for the challenge, and
If
we
we get there, we don't know how ready we'll be, but right now we're feeling ready.
yeah. Just it's not actually a joke, because it's a serious thing. Is yeah, because the thing is, sometimes we think like, oh, because we live together, or because that person lived together, it's gonna be okay, because they've been doing this for probably a couple of years,
Yeah.
and like gay marriage just one more thing that they're gonna do, but they've been doing it before. But it looks like it's not the same thing.
It's
It
not
looks
there.
like once you actually get married, or once you officialize
Yeah,
your
everything.
relationship, like your marriage, and all of that, is when the actual problems start.
Mm.
uh,
And the thing is, as well, one thing that I don't know if it was a we, but I am personally scared of is things getting boring.
yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Because you hear so many other people, like when you speak to maybe like uncles or even parents sometimes,
yeah,
where they'll kind of tell you, you know, it's boring. You still have to, like, we see so many people that we know married, and there's not a lot of effort.
yeah.
The
They don't make
routine,
any more
there's
effort.
always just, you
It's
know,
the same thing over and over. Like they don't even, you never hear that, oh, that couple, they probably together for a while, and you see them just going out or anything like that.
yeah,
Or,
like date nights don't exist
yeah, they don't
anymore,
do.
and it's so easy to get caught up
And
in. It's
exactly,
so
and this is
easy.
one of the things that we're scared as well.
Yeah,
Like
because we went through a time. I would say we went through a time frame where we kind of wasn't even prioritizing um
us,
us. Yeah, it was more.
Ezra.
Yeah, like even when we would go out, we would still talk about
Yeah,
Ezra.
yeah,
So it just got to a point where it was like, no,
yeah. We need to do better. We need
yeah,
to, because he actually affect us. He can affect us like that.
yeah. Luckily, it hasn't. We've never kind of let it get to a point where
It's too much.
yeah, it's too much, and you don't know
How to deal with the situation, I
yeah.
think.
So that's not to say that anything is perfect or everything is
Exactly,
bad.
exactly.
No, it's the reality, you
It's
know.
ups and downs. It's challenge that you're gonna get it.
And as well, like, you know, sometimes like you might go through. I don't personally feel like we've gone through something within our relationship that is so bad to the point that
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you have to go talk to the parents about, or talk to
Yeah,
someone much older
or
than you.
counseling.
Yeah, we haven't got to that point, but sometimes it's like it's a bit worrying to go to older people. For me personally, I feel like I don't want to be going to older people about my relationship just yet.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like if we're only kind of a few years into it
yeah,
and I'm already going to, like, I'm not even married to you yet, and I'm already going to older people about
yeah. Don't take it this in the wrong way.
yeah,
It's good to have
yeah,
people
someone
like
to talk to.
old people that they actually went through it, and they kind of give you their experience, what they went through, like from their experience,
Yeah,
and tell you or give you advices and all of that. It's good, but it's also good if your relationship is going the way it is, like it's going okay, let's
yeah.
say,
You
you
guys trying to
can,
make it work.
yeah, you guys are trying to make it work, and it's working for you guys. For me, I feel like you guys need to just try and keep going like that until to probably you get to the point that, yeah, maybe we need to talk to someone just to see their perspective and all of that. Then yeah, but if not, I feel like
And I feel like this is a lot to do with your past as well. Um, as much as, like, obviously, even in terms of being, I know I always go back to like being African, but it's just what I I feel like we can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Being African is very much everything should be traditionally done, whereas you should, go to school, and then once you finish school, then you find a partner,
Yeah,
and then
then
you get married. And as much as that even biblically, it
yeah, this
is
is how
written
we
for you,
probably
yeah,
should
it should
be.
be done. Um, I do feel like dating before him was helpful for me, because there's a lot of things I learned within myself that I have now been able to incorporate into
That is true.
this relationship. I can't really see myself just if it was just for me, like just like never dated anybody and then just got with him, I don't think would have lasted very long. Because there were so many things that I can sit back and be like, oh, like, when you've dated in the past and then someone in the past would say something to you, and in that moment you're thinking, what are you even talking about? But now,
Yeah.
like, I sit down and I think to myself,
Yeah, because the thing is,
okay, I get
is
it.
actually is experience. I would say it's experience, isn't it? Because
It's not good enough hearing for other people. Sometimes you actually have to experience it
it's
yourself.
true, and like before, I'm saying before, like certain cultures, let's say, yeah, they're really much into, oh, let's kind of get you prepared to get married, or you need to do this, need to do that, and do this. Like, oh, even get married to the person without you even know the
Yeah, like an
person,
arrangement
marriage. But I feel like living with that person before you actually get married, for me, I feel like it's really good in order to get you ready to,
yeah, like
and you
habits.
kind of have a whole like
Not a whole
idea.
picture, but
Yeah,
a good enough
but
picture.
enough to see that is that actually the person I'm gonna spend my life.
Yeah, because you know what it
with.
is. Like, for example, let's just say this. Yeah, imagine you're with someone and they drive, and every time they come and pick you up, the car's always clean and they're very presentable and
Yeah, this is
they
one of the
look
things.
so good. Then you've never gone to their house or anything like that. You never really. It was more just courting. They call it courting, where you're just enjoying each other, going on dates, and honeymoon period. And now you get married, and then you get to the person's house and you realize they're a pig. Like, in other words, they're literally a pig that they're disgusting.
It's not even just
their
this.
car and them that
it's
are clean.
not even just this. It's
And they don't even wash.
yeah. It's all these little things, bro. It's like the house is a mess. That person doesn't even care about you the way
They look financially
exactly
so stable, and then you come and then you find out, oh, hold on, everything
is
alone.
lie.
Yeah, it's like all alone. It was the uncle's car,
exactly,
or like the brother's car or something. So
I mean, we're not saying that you need to live with the person before you get married. No, we're not saying that. But we just, from our experience, we feel like this is actually, yeah. But it also, if for you works like get an arrangement and then get married, then it
because
does,
there's so many. I know a lot of people that the arranged marriage
and
really works
it
for
works for
them,
them.
and wherever love is, I think that's wherever you should go, to be honest with you. But in terms of you know what it is as well, what's sometimes so scary when you think about marriage and everything is obviously divorce. I don't even know how to say this.
No, the
Divorce is scary. But so, for example, in my culture, they would say that when you're about to go through marriage, there's a lot of things such as they call it bitumba. So bitumba is basically troubles, yeah. Because as you're about to get married, there's a lot of obviously with marriage, there's a lot of evil eye.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people who don't want to see you get married. It can even be
don't
family members. It's not always just exes or anything. It can actually be your family members.
Yeah.
Sometimes even be parents.
Can be your friend.
Your siblings, your friends. Like, when you tell people you're going to get married, everyone might act like they're happy for you. But there's a lot of people. And in terms of even in terms of our relationship with God, we really, trying
to make it
build our relationship with God. And obviously marriage is a very big thing in terms of religion, because it's not only am I making a promise to you, but it's kind of like making a promise to God as well, that I'm going to be with this person until death does us part. So that element of it as well is very, very scary, because it's like now that you're preparing for a marriage, you're preparing for a wedding, we've kind of trying to build our relationship with God, because people are not happy for you.
Yeah,
People,
and definitely we might have a lot of people that are not happy for us, and we're trying to get strong in this element with God, because it's not just in terms of
whoever
this.
God puts together, no man can actually break apart.
Yeah.
But if you get distracted,
exactly,
distraction, that's all it takes.
And it's not just this. It's not just because of relationship. It's not just because of wedding, marriage in general, but it's because of the way things are going as well. If you guys can see, the world is kind of going.
Yeah.
So it's kind of scary. So if we can get as right with God.
But I think obviously we want to get married because we want to get married. But
yeah, obviously.
A big reason, because the thing is, we kind of would have waited a bit longer to get married. So we had a few options of what was going to be the next big step for us.
Yeah.
Whether it was, I don't know, getting married, buying a house, or there was different things before. What would be the next big thing for us? And in order for us to build our relationship, you need to build a relationship with God. You need to reduce the sin. So in terms of reducing the sin, one of the things was you need to get married, do it correctly. Do you know what I mean?
Not living
some
in
things
sin.
Just obviously, I feel like sometimes us kids, your parents will be telling you, you need to get married and blah blah blah. As much as it can be annoying, some things just do it, because it is. I'm not saying that everyone go and get married, no, but I'm saying for us, getting married is the right thing. So as much as we want to fight it off and be like, we can just wait a few years, let's prioritize buying a house. End of the day, if we was gonna buy a house, if we're together, we're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna work towards it, because two hands are better than one.
That's true.
So,
and by the grace of God, it will happen sooner or later.
Amen.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna be together for life, God willing, I think one thing we do stand on is whatever it is that we're trying to do, whatever we put our minds in, we say we're going to do it,
and we get it done.
Only God is going to stop that. Do you know what I mean? Like, only God is going to put a stop to that. Other than that, you ain't going to put a stop to it. Because I feel like no one has a final say on my life, his life, or my child's life, unless God is the one that says, no, this is not going to happen. But other than that,
Amen to that.
That's it. Like, nobody else is gonna put a blockage on my life, because what's meant for us is gonna be for us. So
the question is, are we ready for marriage? Yes, we are. We are.
Ready to be your husband?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited. I'm actually excited for all this. I'm nervous too, but I think I'm more excited. Like, we already have a mind. We have everything in mind, how we want it, when we want it. We literally just need to make it happen. The day just need to come and we make it happen. I'm excited. I'm actually excited. So
yeah, I personally feel like I am ready. I feel like it's a bit scary for me.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried about on the wedding day, and I have to kiss him in front of everyone. I'm okay.
Please.
But I feel like I am ready. It's just, it's life.
Yeah, it's life.
If we're in this position now, it's because God allowed
us to be here.
So, only person that's gonna stop us from getting married is God himself. But hopefully, this helps someone out there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Take your time.
Yeah, exactly. Take your time.
See the red flags, because
they're all there.
I feel like deep down we all know the red flags. We see the red flags, but when a man don't love you, and I've been in this position, the man don't love you, say, deep down. Deep down. I think it's not deep down.
Don't try and cover it up.
Yeah. It's not deep down. What the person shows you tends to be what it is. Take it for what it is. Sometimes no response is a response.
Exactly.
And I just truly believe that if someone actually loves you, let's put it like this. I feel like right now, if I was to die, I would happily say that I experienced true, genuine love.
Oh.
Don't get sentimental. Don't get sentimental.
So
I would say that I got to experience Because you know when you see like even on the social media thing, and you say like if a man wants to do it, he will do it. If somebody wants to make you a priority,
you won't feel like
you
forced
won't
or
things that you
anything.
would probably ask, like I would probably ask from another man before, like even simple things as responding on time, or you know, I don't know anything. I can't think of anything right now, but things that you will have to ask somebody else. If it's the person who prioritizes you,
If
you won't have to. You're gonna do it without you asking.
If you put you as a first option,
because you're meant to be like, I feel like you're meant to feel like you're a baby to them, like you know with your parent, like when you're younger and you're just that priority for your parent. This is how I feel like a relationship should feel, like you're a priority. So like I have my baby, but I'm his baby.
Exactly, no, but this is how it needs to be.
So
don't rush into anything.
Don't rush. Oh, we told you, don't rush.
This is no competition there. So
that's
don't rush.
Thing. Don't rush. Take your time.
Take your time. Get it together. Make sure that is the one. Yeah, make sure that person is the one. And then, if God allows you, you're gonna get it done. And
don't let no one tell you, oh, you need to be fully mature before you get married, or you need to do this. But the thing is, some certain things you're not gonna learn until you're there. Not just marriage, I'm talking about relationship in this sense. Because we're not married yet, so we can't really say, oh marriage like this, like that. We're just talking in terms of relationships. Because all I knew before, they'll be telling you, before you get into a marriage, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to know this. But how am I supposed to know if I'm not with the person?
Exactly.
There's only so much you can learn off your parents. You know, watching your parents in ways, you're watching your friends.
You need to actually experience yourself and get that experience.
And make sure, just one quick advice. Before you go into a serious relationship, like go into marriage, have a proper heartbreak. Because a proper heartbreak is going to change your whole perspective on love.
It will make you, you
can love again, but them heartbreaks where you feel like your heart's actually bleeding, I feel like everyone needs it. It helps.
Well, they teach you a lot. Yeah. So I think that is it. We can't really say much because we're not married yet. Hopefully, by the grace of God, we can talk about that much more.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to do more wedding content. I think from now on, I think you guys probably gonna just get tired of us because we're gonna take you on a whole journey of up until getting married.
We can't wait to actually get to the day.
You love me to see me in my white dress.
We can't wait to do the day. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be all beautiful. Anyway,
if it don't come, I'm gonna walk back down the aisle and try again. Anyway, guys.
We hope you guys like this video. It's very much, close to us. It's something related to what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
And, if you can relate to it, leave your comment, leave your like, share the video, because I think it's relatable.
Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe as well. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.